Hey folks, it's Greg and Jan with Strange RV Tours. Today we're in McKinney, Texas, and we're here to visit a couple buildings that are supposedly haunted. This is one of them right here. This is the old McKinney Courthouse. The original courthouse was a wooden structure built in 1874 and 1875. This version was built in 1927. And the reason that we're here is because of an incident that happened right here on this staircase. So Janice got some information on it. Tell us, Mama.
All right. Well, the story goes that during the Depression, there was a lady that took poison and committed suicide right here on the steps. She passed right here on the steps. Now, they're saying they see a female figure in white walking around inside and up and down the stairs, and they hear footsteps, okay? That's the rumor. But they don't know if it's her or the other lady that hung herself on the top floor.
Yikes.
So there's two women that perished here, and their names, I haven't found any names or why they did it, but during the Depression, you know, that was a terrible time.
May have been starving.
Yeah, who knows? But this is where the first lady passed. The other lady hung herself on the top floor. And of course, it's always a lady in white. You know that. How many lady in white type stories have you heard? But that's what goes on here. It's a lady in white walking up and down the staircases. All right, now we got more. We got more right here in the square. Let's go take a look.
Okay guys, this is the courthouse where we just were, and the second location that we're going to visit is literally right across the street. It's 109.5 Virginia Street in McKinney, Texas. Today it is a creative loft owned by artist Rachel Retan, and this building is known to be haunted too. Let me hold this up to the window so you can see. Basically all you can see is the staircase going up to the loft, but we have more information on it. Look at this cool building. This is an old Texas town with a town square. All right, Jan, tell us more.
Okay, there's a guy by the name of Leonard Ray. He was an insurance agent, Southwestern Life Insurance. Well, he committed suicide up there in the loft. Okay, this was 1959, and he shot himself. Well, nobody knew why, whatever else, until, okay, there's been some investigations, paranormal, because he haunts the place big time. People walking, Rachel made an interview and said she could hear footsteps going down the hallway and back on the hallway, but all the doors were closed and locked. And nobody was there, and she felt chills going up her neck, and her dog would not leave her side. So with investigations, the paranormal people asked Ray, why'd you do it? And the response they got, supposedly, is, she left me. And then they found out that his business partner and his wife were having an affair, and she did leave him. But that wasn't all out in the open. They found that out just from other family members, and it came out to be that his business partner was messing around with his wife, and he couldn't take it. So that's sad. And being a life insurance, he probably had a big life insurance policy on himself. So better off dead, I guess. But I want to see if we can open the door. It's supposed to be, the glass door is supposed to be open, still up there. locked. It's locked, you guys.
Now we've heard that some people that work at the business below, or did work here at the business below, have heard footsteps walking across the ceiling. Now, right now, this place below is called Layered. It's a coffees to go, breakfast and lunch all day mimosa place. Open 7 days a week, but it closes at 2 p.m. So it must have been a previous business, because I heard that they were after hours, the employees would hear footsteps walking above. So anyhow, neat building, a lot of history here in McKinney, Texas, and wow. And this is the haunted courthouse right across the street. We'll walk back over there and see if we can't show you a little more of the courthouse. This whole area of McKinney, I grew up in this area and I had no idea of the history. There's a lot of history having to do with Jesse James, Frank James, Bonnie and Clyde, all right here. And one of the Earp brothers, I guess, was had a sentence that he fulfilled here in the Old Collin County jail, prison. All right, this is Mr. James W. Throckmorton, a Tennessean by birth, a Texan by adoption. A slight tribute to the patriot and the statesman from his fellow citizens and admirers because of his preeminent personal worth and distinguished public services. Throckmorton. But it's kind of unusual. I lived here till about, in this area, until about 22, 23 years ago. And this downtown area of McKinney was dying. I mean, literally dying 25 years ago. There just wasn't much that was open here. And they've gentrified this area, brought in a lot of breweries and bars, restaurants, and this is a happening town now. If you're ever in the North Texas area and want a night of enjoyment, man, this is the place to do it.
Look at that. 1869 on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That bank, First National Bank across the street, founded in 1869.
Okay, guys, you know we like to look at all the weird stuff, but we like to share it with you. So keep watching. We appreciate you. Check out our Patreon site and have a good day.
Take it easy, folks.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on the air.